One of the hottest strikers on the market right now is Benjamin Sesko, and most of you have been really asking me, Rokani, talk about Benjamin Sesko, and I would love to dedicate this video to one of the people that went ahead to go into the comment section and told me and asked me about the Benjamin Sesko story. He goes by names of A.G. Bassa. He told me, David, please talk about Benjamin Sesko to Arsenal. Now, this is your video and I dedicate it to you hugely and all those people that have been really very much sticking onto this channel, and you've gone ahead to really patronize. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you. I really love your support, but you can as well go into the lower right bottom corner. There is a join button. You can as well become a member on this channel and support us by really paying that. Are they $3? You know, so it that you are part of this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We are having Pep Guardiola talking the FA Cup, and Guirassy, one of those strikers that is also on the market that might make a huge move this summer transfer window. Juma Karim to the Muslims, the Christians, we thank God for the gift of life. And let's see close to 400 likes much of this video as Benjamin Sesko, Arsenal targeted striker, Manchester United targeted striker, Chelsea targeting Benjamin Sesko, Bayern Munich, teams in the Serie A, they're really targeting Bayern Munich. But out of all those teams, they have no chance if at all Premier League teams are really other ilk, because this is the best league, the Premier League is the best league, and these teams really have a lot of money. And when you look at how Chelsea is trying to do their rebuild, Man United, then Arsenal is already there, you know, it's because of the juggernaut of Man City that's going to fail them to be Premier League champions for the previous seasons, but they're soon getting there, and that puts them in a better ilk to come in through and really put in a better position. Smash the like button and let's continue to also subscribe because we want to hit the magic number. Benjamin Sesko, link to all those clubs I'm going to talk about, has gone ahead to see to it that his final transfer fee has been finalized, and this is Phil Hainsey. He's a TV reporter and moderator for Sky Sport News and Sky Germany. He also does that the final transfer fee for Benjamin Sesko has now been finalized after the last match day. The performance rated release clause amounts to 65 million euros. The sum has not increased again. Sesko will cost 65 million euros this summer. A final stage would have been 70 to 75 million euros, but this was not achieved. Big debut season for Sesko. The release clause increased from 50 million euros to 60 million euros. What does that mean? If Benjamin Sesko had only not gone ahead to perform as expected, his buyout clause would have gone ahead to be 50 million euros. But there were other clauses that were really added, all targets, that if at all he achieves them, his buyout clause will go to 75. But unlucky enough to the side of RB Leipzig, and lucky enough to the side of Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea that need to sign Benjamin Sesko, this man has gone ahead to obviously not hit those levels to reach 75 million euros, but he has managed to obviously hit some targets that have gone ahead to see it that his clause has gone ahead to go to 65 million euros. Now, the confirmed price of Benjamin Sesko is 65 million euros. And for any team that would love to sign Benjamin Sesko, it will have to cough out 65 million euros. 65 million euros, it's like 59 million pounds. Let me see the rate. Euros to pounds, right? Euros to pounds. I want to see the rate. Exchange rate. 65. So 65 million euros are 55 million pounds. For me, that's not a bad price for a player like Benjamin Sesko. I've always come here and told you that Arsenal fans are interested in most of the Arsenal fans want to see Gyökeres, Ishak, Gyökeres or Ishak at the club of Arsenal. But there is a monster in this guy. Now, the Euros around the corner, 14th June, that's when they're really starting. And I would love to see you watch the side of Slovenia playing in the Euros, right? This guy is a Slovenian international and they're going to be playing in the Euros. And his first game is going to be played on the 4th of June. They're playing against Armenia. Watch it. 8th June, they're going to be playing against Bulgaria. Watch it. And July, on the 1st of July, they're going to be playing against Denmark. And then I think these are the two games they're supposed to be playing, right? Let me look at the Euros. I really want to know which group they are into, you know, and then you'll get to know exactly when and how to watch this game, because I might not do this again. You understand? I might not do this again, but you guys will have a chance to obviously come in through and really put in the shift. Now, their first game as Slovenia, they are going to be playing in the Euros. They're going to be playing Denmark 16th June. Then they'll be playing Serbia on the 20th of June. And then they'll have to play England, right? They'll have to play England on the 25th of June. Those are the three games that you guys should obviously watch this guy on. I love the guy. I love Benjamin Sesko. He's a very, very talented player. You know, he's a clinical finisher, good on the ball. He's a towering of a lad. He's very tall and physical, and he's super fast. If there is a striker that I would wish Arsenal to go for, Benjamin Sesko. 65 million euros, 55 million pounds. Those are peanuts for Arsenal. This is the striker Arsenal should get in. I know most of you want Ishak, most of you want Gyökeres, but if you miss out on Benjamin Sesko and sign in whoever you want, or whoever Arsenal will go in for, if that player happens to go to Manchester United or Chelsea, you regret why you never went in for him. Most of you might be really in question, all in an ocean of questions, that why is Rokani so much advocating Arsenal to go in for this player? I've seen this player ever since he was linked to Man United in the summer of 2022 when he was playing for RB Salzburg. I saw him play in the Champions League on several occasions, and at RB Leipzig, he has gone ahead to obviously have a season that I think everyone deserves obviously coming through and really accept that this guy is really great. We all know that at the start of the season, he never really had a very good goal at RB Leipzig, but later he went ahead to put in a very big shift. 31 games, 14 goals and 2 assists. That was into the Bundesliga. Champions League, 8 games, 2 goals and 0 assists. DFB Pokal Cup, 2 games, 2 goals. And the DFL Super Cup, 1 game, 0 goals and 0 assists. In total, he went ahead to play 42 games, right? And he scored 18 goals plus 2 assists. That is Benjamin Sesko. But I tell you, he had a little bit of his game time cut short because he had not gone ahead to fit the club like a glove. And that's why RB Leipzig are really fighting hard to keep him, to see to it that they give him a better deal and sign a contract with a larger release clause, because right now Benjamin Sesko could have a release clause of 120 million euros if they keep him for 2 seasons. I tell you, he's gonna tear up that Bundesliga. But if you want to get him now, that's what they're supposed to do, and I prefer Arsenal to go in for him. With their budget they have, they shouldn't spend a lot of money on a striker. 55 million pounds, get in Benjamin Sesko. 100 million pounds, get in Douglas Luiz. And 100 million pounds, get in Bruno Guirassy. Done business, and focus on to the next step of the season. That is Arsenal for you. So wait and see how that pans out. But now you know the final transfer fee of Benjamin Sesko. It is 65 million euros. You can convert it to million pounds and see how that really pans out in here onto this channel. So we are just getting excited into the summer transfer window, and whoever asked about Benjamin Sesko, that is the latest update. I know more stories are really going to be coming in through. I'm having another story of Victor Osimhen being linked to Arsenal and very many others. So I'm here charged up and hugely to go and really get you the best that you guys deserve as far as this side is really concerned. So thank you guys for watching through. Rokani David is my name, and let's smash the like button close to 400 times. Let's go to this Guinea-Bissau international known as Guirassy. Now, at Sport have told us that it's an open secret that Borussia Dortmund would like to sign Serhou Guirassy. According to Sport 1, there are growing signs that the striker will move to Borussia Dortmund. Then, Bild has told us Borussia Dortmund wants to pull Guirassy's release clause due to the cheap clause. The player's side is hoping for a signing bonus of 10 million euros, which is quite common in the industry. So, Guirassy, I got to know about him during all towards the January transfer window. He was linked to Manchester United. Now, in January, he had his buyout clause at 17 million euros, you know, and I think they had only the first 17 days of January to really activate it, and it never really went ahead to be activated. But he's one of those players that plays, I think, for Stuttgart, right? He plays for Stuttgart, and if I told you to look at his stats, 28 games played, 28 goals, and 2 assists in the Bundesliga. He is worth a goal per game. 28 years of age, he's 1.8 meters tall, and this guy is really another huge person to obviously look at into this summer transfer window. I know more stories about him are really gonna emerge, and there's a story I saw linking him to Arsenal, and I'm gonna try to dissect it and see whether it's worth being broadcasted onto this channel. But he's a very good striker. When you look at the current situation at Borussia Dortmund, they're having 2 strikers. You get, there is Falkram and the Ivorian who scored the winning goal, I think, the finals. He goes by the names of, what is his name? That tall lad that was once at Ajax, West Ham, and now he was signed for Borussia Dortmund. He's Sebastian Haller. Oh, that's the lad, Sebastian Haller. Sebastian Haller looks like he's going to part ways with the side of Borussia Dortmund because he's not getting ample playing time and believes that he should be getting more playing time. Now, if you lose Sebastian Haller and you would love to get a striker who can really play like him and is really clinical on a chip, you can talk about that guy, Guirassy. And wait to see how Guirassy is going to be featuring into the game of fitting in the game of Borussia Dortmund. But all I can tell you is that this guy is really a very good player that can really give you the best that you deserve into the mix as the side of Borussia Dortmund. He's a clinical finisher. He played against my country in the World Cup qualifiers, though he never went ahead to score, but he's really quite good. So after that, we obviously have something to say about Pep Guardiola, as he has something to speak about the FA Cup finale. Remember, he won it last season, was playing the same team, and tomorrow it's going to be the same team they're going to be playing against down there. He said, an absolute privilege to be here in the Emirates Cup final with a chance to win this beautiful trophy again. I know you're really excited, and I know how much it means to you all. My players look focused and ready. I can't wait for it to start. So he's like ready to see his team taking on the club of Manchester United in as far as this is really concerned. That is what we call the FA Cup final that's going to be played tomorrow at 17 hours. And it's really going to be a huge one. And today, I'm going to spare some time and really do a preview on this channel as far as Man City is concerned, because I believe you need to know how Man City could line up and the facts that are onto the table. Then Pep Guardiola on Manchester City's journey to the Emirates Cup final said, we've had to win 5 really tough matches to be here, and we have given so much already. We've had to fight, and believe me, we want to make the final step and take the trophy back to Etihad. And that's why they set up their trophy parade this Sunday. The trophy parade for Man City has going to be set to happen this Sunday, and they're going to have to set it on Sunday because they believe they are going to go ahead and really win the FA Cup. But I would like to sound a warning to fans of Man City that Manchester United has gonna hate to see most of its players back. For example, Varane is back, Lisandro Martinez is back, Casemiro is here, Mason Mount, Anton Martial, Lindelof. So they are going to be having a fully fit squad to tussle it out with the side of Man City. And I'm going to really come in through and really do a detailed video about it, but it's not going to be an easy one like it didn't last time. So we wait and see how that happens. But your thoughts on to Benjamin Sesko transfer fee finalized? Welcome in the comment section below. It's finalized for every team. Now the role is all about Arsenal going ahead to convince Benjamin Sesko and his agent about their project, or Chelsea and Manchester United. But very many clubs are really looking at him. At £55 million, everyone would love to take in this 21-year-old of Slovenia, who is really one of those highly promising talents. What do you make about Guirassy transfer to Dortmund, also in high gear? What do you make about it? Would you keep, if at all you are, Akahel, I think the sporting director, and Tazik, the manager of Borussia Dortmund, would you keep Sebastian Haller and not sign Guirassy, or you bring in Guirassy and you sell Sebastian Haller? And lastly, Pep Guardiola geared up for the FA Cup final. Who do you think is going to win the FA Cup down there? I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And this is what we had for you. First video of the day. More is yet to come, and I just can't wait to return to speak to you, because stories are really growing up, and we anticipate that more and more and more are really on their way to going where Manchester United, sorry, where you people support. Bye bye. It's a 5-finger salute to everyone watching in through. Juma Karim. Bye bye.